Hey guys, it's Justin Goodbread with Financially Simple and Heritage Investors here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm doing an emergency update, if you will, market update. So today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 4.6%. It's being said at this time that it's the worst single day in the stock market history. Okay, let's all calm down. It will be okay. So I'm going to give you some pointers here, some things that I would tell any of my clients who called in today. Number one, don't panic. It's all right. We know the stock market's been hitting a lot of all-time highs. We've had some odd 190 new all-time high records in this bull market series. We're due for some down days, so don't panic. Number two, we're not going to act on an impulse. If because of the single day you're scared of what your portfolio could do, think about this as an old shot across the bow back in the pirate days or in the seaman's days, when they would shoot a missile or they would shoot a weapon across the bow of a ship to get your attention. Let's count this today as a shot across the bow. If you haven't looked at your portfolio today and you're concerned with this news, now's the time for you to get on the phone with your certified financial planner. So number two, don't act on an impulse. But we are going to be proactive. We are going to do some things now because of today. We're not going to react to the market. No, we're not going to do that. But instead, we're going to be proactive. We're going to control our emotions. We're not going to grab the babies and run for the hill. You don't have to call your financial planner all in a tizzy, all worried about the end of the world coming at me. That's not the case. But what you can do, number one, is check your risk tolerance. Does your portfolio match where you're currently at in life? You know, it's been some 8.5, 9 years now of a bull market. In other words, the market's been going up. And perhaps over that same length of time, things have changed in your life. Maybe you don't need to be as aggressive as you have been. Maybe you need to be a little bit more aggressive than you have been. Doesn't really matter what has transpired. The key right now is to make sure that your portfolio matches, number one, your risk tolerance, and number two, it matches your time horizon. Hey, if we're dealing with retirement monies and you're in your 20s and 30s, go to sleep, don't worry about it. Make sure the portfolio is invested good, but don't worry about the market. Now, if you're in your 50s and 60s and you're within a 5 or 10 year period before you're going to start using this money, now's the time you better have that conversation with your certified financial planner. And if you don't have a certified financial planner, hey, we can help you. Right now, we are taking on new clients at Heritage Investors, and we would love to have the opportunity to chat with you. On that note, perhaps you might want to visit our blog, financiallysimple.com. I'm answering real-time questions from various clients. We're dealing with everything from stock market to insurances to business. It's a fun little blog that you might enjoy. You might also check out our new podcast. Financially Simple is now live on iTunes and Spotify and Stitcher and various other podcast outlets. And I'm in the middle of a 40-week episode or 40-episode series on how to build a business and sell it for millions. So you might want to check that out. Look, you can also connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. If you got a question, shoot me a message through one of the social media outlets. And if it's a great question, I'll answer here on the video or sometime in the future. Check out our YouTube channel. There's about 200 videos on there almost now, answering all sorts of questions. If you can think about it, I've probably answered that question thus far. Hey, and like I said, if you got a question, leave me a message. One thing to remember, look, this is not investment advice. I am not your personal financial advisor. And if I am, give me a call if you have a question. But if you don't have a certified financial planner, fiduciary working for you, hey, drop me a line. Say, hey, Justin, I need some help. And one of our team members will reach out to you and schedule a web conference or schedule an in-office visit, and we'll be certain to try to do our best thing to help you get the right foot. And if today shook you up and you're worried, holy Batman, the markets are going away, now's the time for you to have that conversation. Regardless, like I always say, life is hard, life is complicated, life can be tough sometimes. Money doesn't have to be. Money's easy. Let's continue to make our lives at least financially simple. Hey, y'all have a great evening and a wonderful week.